Game number 2 between DeViL and Sohel in the finals of the 7th qualifier of the Dutch StarCraft League. Whoever wins this series gets first in the qualifier today and gets the best seeding for the main tournament. And DeViL is up 1-0. He won the last map, and now we see this two-player map, Jansu, and in the bottom left corner is the purple Protoss player Sohel spawning. The order of the word was a bit wrong, but.
Yep, and his opponent will be the guy that has been on fire throughout the entire series, and he's been playing incredible. A little bit of a demonic name, and he's been showing that with great skill. It is DeViL for Team eSubal.
DeViL. Devilishly good games.
Yep, it has been. It has been. I mean, he's built some games out of a losing situation earlier today. He's just shown great games. I don't think we've seen this guy lose yet, and I know why. He's had great responses. He's got great reads. Just an all-out good player. What would you do if you were Sohel and you had to beat this guy? It seems quite hard.
Well, don't ask me, man.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, let's see. Because we've seen a variety of strategies being employed against DeViL, and he seems to have held them off all of them. He did very well against the air pushes from what was he? I forgot his name. The player from Slovakia. What was his name again? The other guy.
You mean the earlier series he played against Phaser?
That's the name, exactly. So Phaser went for air, and I think DeViL held that off quite well. And we also seen people go for ground forces, and I don't know what I would do against DeViL.
Well, I think he tends to like to go mute out, so that's something you have to keep in mind. While that pylon being thrown down in an obvious position, which will not be. Actually, if you check the vision from DeViL, you can't see that pylon.
That is pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, but so that is so DeViL is now at risk of having his ramp blocked off, isn't he?
If you check here, you'll see that he has support, so he is going to get his ramp blocked. And when is he gonna see this? Is he gonna see it now? Nope, he still doesn't see it.
Still doesn't see it. This is something that
the way that Sohel moved, it really seemed like he was just moving a probe back and forth.
Exactly. DeVil's like, what? How did I not see this?
Now here comes the train of drones trying, and he's just gonna cancel. Yep. He has to make sure that drone does not build a third base. That's really important because this is the only drone on the map right now.
Exactly. This is a very tough position for DeViL. I mean, like you said, he's only one drone out on the map, and there's no way in a while that he's going to be able to crack these 3 cannons at the front. I think this is a very cute move by Sohel, and maybe that should have been my answer to your earlier question. If Sohel is going to beat DeViL, maybe he needs to do something cheesy that DeViL doesn't expect, because we've seen that in just straight up games, DeViL seems to end up on top.
Yeah, but now he's gonna be in a good spot because he's getting his nexus. His opponent is not getting his hatchery anytime soon, and he's done a good job chasing this drone. Something you can see sometimes, Frank, is they just grab another base with the drone that is already outside. But look at what he wants to do. He wants to make a proxy hatchery.
Wow. Okay, this game is turning into something kooky. I guess what he wants to do is get some creep there, wait. He wants to keep vision, and then maybe he's going for lair, right? No, he's not. Oh, of course, never mind. I saw something that looked like lair in the production tab, but of course that was the proxy hatchery. What is his plan with this? Does he want creep here? Does he actually want to start making spine crawlers in the main of Sohel? That's not gonna work, right?
No, this is gonna get shut down. He is making a roach warren. I don't know what he wants to do. There's a few things he could do. He could go for a night display, but I don't feel like he's doing that because he's not going to a lair, as you mentioned. He could also start pooping and get a spine crawler, but he would be significantly behind.
Yeah.
He is getting a roach warren, so I feel like he has to make a push happen, and it is going to be a lair, so it's probably going to be a nidus, but it's very predictable.
The drone survives.
Yep.
That was very close indeed. Just one more shot from a single probe, and it would have died. But I'm not sure if it's gonna. Do you think it's gonna get out? I think it's gonna get out.
I think that drone is gonna be. So he's gonna go for the extractor.
Oh man. Okay, Zergling's speed is about to finish, but I'm not sure if the Zerglings should try and fight 3 cannons down there.
I just realized I started something in the chat because they're getting like the thing I made with the DSCL edition, with it being Dutch, and it started with Gevechtstrijder meldt zich, and now it's just It's just getting a whole line of friggin' Dragonauts going like the Zerg in Dutch. Well, the Zerg in Dutch sounds very awkward, I can tell you that much.
Zerg.
No, Zerg.
Oh boy. Okay, so the extractor for DeViL has actually finished.
And
so
it
that
is
means
Nidus.
it is a Nidus, okay, and he has an Overlord there for a bit of vision, but there's also a pylon there which actually just spotted the Overlord. Sohel, if he's paying attention, might be triggered. Oh, actually, there's an attack going. Some roaches finally taking down the cannons.
I'm wondering why he's doing this though. He probably wants to avoid a counter push. Like, if you start Nidusing your opponent and there's a pylon outside of your base, it's very likely that Zealots are going to run into your main base.
Yep.
I'm guessing that's why he did this.
Okay.
Because else it wouldn't make sense to sacrifice the roaches. So I think it's a good decision.
Here
But where is he going to place this Nidus? Look at this. The Nidus is being placed next to the pylon because the Protoss player, Sohel, he knows that this is coming.
Yep.
He knows he's on one base, he's going to Nidus. I'm just going to pull my probes, kill the Nidus.
And this,
Nothing's going to
I don't think this one is even gonna be able to get up. Nope, there we go. It got killed before it even popped up, so no scary worm sound.
Oh, this is not gonna work.
Another
I mean,
one.
all the roaches are already in the Nidus network, but they're already getting out. They're very disappointed here.
They're already
And
getting.
they're going back in. They're so disappointed. They're
Never
like, "Nope."
mind.
Back in, and then it gets cancelled again, which means these guys
Oh.
are going to go back out pretty soon.
This is starting to get a pretty silly game. Maybe you should I don't know. So now that this front is cleared, maybe Nidus is not the way to go, especially seeing how Sohel is keeping his base completely cleared. Oh, there we go, another Nidus attempt in the natural.
Yep, it's quite an obvious one though, but there's not as much surface area I would assume. Nope, there's still enough surface
With the
area.
two sentries there, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine. And,
GG.
GG.
All right, Sohel gets a victory there by being a little bit cheesy, and I like it. It's
A little bit.
a little bit.
Really.
It was a little bit. I like it. I mean, we haven't seen a lot of unorthodox play so far today, except for that cannon rush from Neek, right? Neek also did something like this. But that failed.
I really like the way he cannon rushed though, because it was outside of every vision. But the most, like, if you would watch that game from the Zerg's camera, you would see a probe scouting your main base and a probe going out back to his base in a normal line.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Really cool.
There's nothing to tip the Zerg player off that actually that something fishy is going on.
Oh, and there was definitely something fishy going on there. And, that was a cool game, quick game, and it looks like we will go to the ace match for the finals, which is awesome.
Really cool.